A Boomer Alley video.
Hey there, boomers. You know, when I announced my write-in candidacy for president 2 weeks ago, I promised you that I was not only like the average American, because for some reason a lot of you seem to want that this election season, but like the average American, I also have almost no grasp of the complicated issues facing our country today. Well, with that in mind, I thought today we would discuss the financial crisis in this Boomer Alley Fireside chat. Now, unfortunately, for a lot of us, this is what a fireside chat is going to look like from now on. And if we have a little time later, I'm going to give you a tour of my new cardboard condo. You know, my parents used to tell me about FDR's fireside chats, about how reassuring they were, and that's what we need. We're not getting reassured. Our leaders are just trying to scare us to death so that we'll do whatever they want us to do. Ooh, the sky is falling. Give us $700 billion. Get real. Look, I'm not saying the news isn't bad. It stinks. But there are ways to deliver bad news so it's not so scary. The average Joe knows if you're going home with bad news, you don't just blurt it out. You kind of slide it in there easily. Example, let's say you go to Vegas and you lose everything you own playing some stupid game like roulette. Which is kind of like what those Wall Street geniuses did when they lost everything with the subprime mortgages. Now, to make matters worse, on the way home, to tell your spouse what happened, you noticed that somehow in Vegas, maybe from a toilet seat, you got a case of the crabs, which is what those Wall Street geniuses should get for taking all those huge salaries while they were losing all our money. Okay, you know that you're going to stop and buy flowers or buy candy or buy some kind of little gift if you're bringing this kind of bad news home. Any idiot knows that. Well, did Secretary Paulson bring us flowers? Did he bring us candy? No, he just gave us the crabs. So, what do we do to quell this problem? Congress has made it more complicated. They want financial oversight. They want equity shares in the institutions. They've added $100 billion in tax write-offs. It's nuts. Now, to show you that I'm a viable candidate, let me give you my simple plan to stimulate the nation's economy and get us back on track. We're committing $700 billion to financial institutions to cover our debt. Well, what happens when you send money to your bank to cover, let's say, your credit card debt? You give them money, they give you frequent flyer miles. Well, that's what we want. 700 billion frequent flyer miles. That's about 2,000 miles for each of us, which we will promise to use in the good old US of A. Well, with 300 million of us traveling, we're going to need more planes built. We're going to need new hotels, restaurants, rent-a-cars. We're going to need those little inflatable pillows that you use so you don't get a stiff neck while you're flying. And we're going to make those pillows right here, even if we have to pay those workers a living wage. It doesn't matter. It's our money. We can spend it any way we want. My friends, with this plan, we're going to create jobs, we're going to solve the banking problem, and best of all, if Mark Sotkin is president, we all get to go to SeaWorld. Sweet, huh? That's what I think. Visit Boomer Alley and let us know what you think. Hey, and while you're there, sign up and we'll send you the new episode of Boomer Alley each week. Hey, you're boomers. It's one less thing that you have to remember. I'm Mark at boomeralley.com.
It's Boomer Alley, love.